we understand that all holidays are signs on the path for the person that begins to reveal the Creator until he comes to complete adhesion with the Creator. And that's why we need to see these same things during the holidays, like today is Lag BaOmer, which is 33 days of the count of Omer. It's a type of a count. Why is this special? Why is this unique? We learn that we are lodged in our desire to receive from the start. And that's how we exist, based on the program of creation. And we begin to feel that we are here not by our will, as in a prison. When we reveal this, we say that this is an exile from bestowal, from the upper forces, from the Creator. And He placed us into an exile so we would feel how much we are under this governance of egoism. And when we begin to learn Kabbalah, we gradually start to reveal how much we're within our desire to receive that rules over us and doesn't let us leave and confuses us to such an extent that we are blind to its governance. And we suffer. We suffer, but there's nothing we can do about it. And that's how we exist for many, many years, until we start to see that there's nothing that you can do. And all you can do is to come out of your ego from under the desire to receive, or you will just end your life in the same way that you started it. We started this life by being completely included into the desire to receive, and we fulfilled all of its orders. We didn't even see that we were under its control. We thought that this was our desire, our thoughts, our desires. All of this is my I. Until gradually I entered the method of Kabbalah, and until I started reading that we need to be for the sake of bestowal, in connection, that this is the quality of the Creator, and which is something that I need to acquire. And here I begin to see how much my nature is opposite to the nature of the Creator, to love, how much my nature, desire to receive, is opposite to the nature of the Creator, which is desire to receive. And then my states begin to change towards the good or towards the bad, reception, bestowal, unification, separation. And in relation to this, my mood changes for better or for worse. And that's how I constantly feel that I'm either confused, that I'm separated and I'm thrown from one extreme to another, from good to bad, from bad to good, from desire to receive to desire to bestow. And I hear that I need to be in bestowal, but I'm not capable of being in bestowal.
But I want to somehow come out of bestowal, out of reception, out of my will to receive. But I'm not capable. I don't know what to do. And here I am truly in a state that I'm better off dead than alive. I don't know what to do with myself. I think those states are understood to us all, Each can talk about this and write whole books about it. But how do we come out of it? Leaving the will to receive for the sake of the desire to bestow is called the exodus from Egypt. And this happens only when a person comes out of his own authority, which is Pharaoh, where he starts hating this control and is willing to do anything to run away and exit Egypt. And then he's willing to do this only if you connect to others. And he's willing to connect with others, at which point he goes towards the connection with the friends and finds forces, common forces between them all to run away from Egypt. He understands that you cannot stay in the will to receive and to control it, but rather we need to exit, to run away from under that control of the will to receive. And then it's considered the exodus from Egypt, meaning we disconnect, truly tear the connection with the will to receive of oneself, and certainly it's not simple. And certainly it's just a desire for this, but the force is not a force to implement this. That's why he screams, he cries, and the Creator helps him and takes him out from under the control of the will to receive. That's called exiting Egypt. But after exiting Egypt, which is called Pesach, Passover, then he comes to stages in which he acquires forces of bestowal. And that's how he comes to a state which is called 33 days of his count that he counts, 33 days from the Exodus from Egypt. What's special with these 33 days? We learn that we have Sfirot that we need to advance in. This is not the Rosh, Keter Chochmah Binah, because that has nothing to do with us. That doesn't get attributed to us. What we have is Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malchut. So we count the exit from Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut. Where does the essence of the correction end? The correction is Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet is like Keter Chochmah Binah for it.
Keter
is like, this is, Chesed is like Keter, and Gvura is like Chochmah, and Tiferet is like Binah. Yes? So Netzach is like Zeranpin, and Malchut, and Hod is like Malchut. Where does the beginning of, meaning, if we correct, if we correct these Sfirot, then it is certain that we we'll say Yesod and Malchut will certainly go through correction. But where do we mainly go through the corrections? So we have Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, and Hod. Where in Hod does it all end? So we have it this way. We have Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach. In Hod we have Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malchut. So where does this correction end specifically? That's in the Hod of Hod. And it turns out that just as we read in the third of the Omer, Lag BaOmer, in the Siddur, that Lag 33 is the 18th of Iyar in 33 days, which are Netzach of that is in Hod. That is in the Netzach that is in the Hod is where we end our correction. In a minute I will do this in black. Meaning all the corrections that we complete in these Sfirot are the corrections that need to be done. And then it turns out that altogether, Lag, 33 days. And all the rest, what? All the rest we don't need to worry about so much, because in all the rest, it will all be corrected already on its own. Because this is the essence of things. Therefore, the entrance of the lights into the kelim, into these kelim, we celebrate. That's why it's called a day of light, a holiday of light, where we ignite fires and lanterns, where we do our correction. We say this is the 33rd day, which are 4 weeks and 5 days, to the count of the Omer, by which we are certain that we're correcting it all.